You want to try it?
I'll try.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight.
Yes, you got it. Nice work, man. This is another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight. And today we're taking a look at, well, we're immediately doing this right after the Stratos. That's why we're in the same clothes. We're doing Faker today. Now, Faker would be the third villain in the line.
Yeah.
Right after Beastman and Skeletor. He was originally a New York Comic-Con exclusive, and then he went up on Matty Collector after that. And he was a pretty quick sellout, because there weren't that many to go around. Well, quick by those standards, back then.
My dad's gotten every one, even though they're sold out. My dad's gotten every one. I
have gotten every one. I had trouble with Titus, but I got him on the secondary market.
How'd you have trouble with him?
He was sold out before I got to him. We'll get to Titus. We'll say that when we get to Titus.
Yeah.
So he's an update of the original Faker. Same deal as the original Faker. It's a He-Man figure, molded in blue plastic, with the changed colors and things, and then a Skeletor armor molded in orange.
That's a Skeletor armor?
You never realized that?
Yeah, because the bone.
You've never realized that Faker wears Skeletor armor? That's crazy. Yeah, he's got Skeletor armor.
I was thinking of the original Filmation cartoon where he was wearing, like, actual He-Man armor.
Oh, well, yeah, they just used the He-Man model sheet for, or the model, He-Man animation model for that, and just changed his eye color. Okay, so Faker. I love this figure. Since the beginning of the line, I've always thought this was a great figure. They did for being just a repaint of other stuff. It's just they knocked it out of the park, man. There's all this nice like paint wash to the armor, where it's got like this kind of darkened, leathery look to it, and then he's got this incredible blue, and there's even like some shading to the blue. I love the shading in his hair. Yeah. I think he's just they really knocked it out of the park.
It's like more of an orangish than red.
It's sort of an orange-red, but it's got the highlights in it. And then they did the
robot chest.
The robot chest, and it's not a sticker. It's actually like a tampo. It's actually printed on the body.
That's awesome.
Looks so good. I was so happy with this figure when it came out, and I'm still happy with it. Even on down the line, after we've seen so many other great figures like Trapjaw and I love the Count Marzo figure. Even though I'm not a huge 2000s fan, I think the Count Marzo figure is really nice.
Count Marzo was in Filmation, except he looked way different.
He was totally different, though. Yeah, you can't really count it even as the same character.
Yeah.
So, even with all those great figures we've gotten since then, Vicor and Adora, all these awesome figures, this Faker, even though he's all Hordak, all these great figures, even though this is just a repaint, it still stands as like one of my favorite figures in the line. I think he's just so well painted. You don't have Faker yet.
No.
Man,
neither does Ken.
I am a horrible parent.
Well, we have them in the original line. Not as cool.
Yeah, I know.
The sticker chest.
I gotta get on it. Well, he's just a bang-up job on this figure. I think he's great. Now, we've read Faker's bio before. Now, we read Faker's bio when we did the Battle Armor Faker review, but, you know, we said we'd get more into depth on it this time around, which we will do here in just 1 second. But I want to go ahead and say that as much as we didn't dislike the Battle Armor Faker, what's going on with your face there?
Nothing.
What were you doing? You made a weird face.
I don't know.
As much as we disliked the Battle Armor Faker, I think this one's great. And maybe that's why I didn't like the Battle Armor Faker so much, is because they did such a great job on this one that it's kind of like disappointing to see them just kind of cheap out the Battle Armor one. Just throw some armor on it and be done. He comes with, before I forget to mention the accessories, he comes with a full power sword and a half power sword. I wish he would have come with like the full range of He-Man weapons, but you can get them all in the battle pack. So you can get the shield and the axe to go with him if you'd like.
I didn't know they made battle packs.
Weapons packs, I mean to say.
Do they still, are they online?
No, they're gone. Okay, so Faker, real name, not applicable. Originally built by Man-at-Arms to cover for He-Man when Prince Adam is needed, Faker was abandoned in the Royal Junkyard after his first mission and salvaged by the evil warrior Triclops. At the request of Skeletor, Faker was reprogrammed to replace He-Man and convince the people of Eternia that He-Man had betrayed King Randor and turned to evil. Couple things. It's a fine bio. It's playing off sort of what I think was going to happen in the 2000s cartoon, it seemed like. Because in one of the 2000s cartoons, they make this robot that looks like He-Man.
For 2 seconds.
Prince Adam is, yeah, for 2 seconds, but then it turns blue for a second. And everybody thought that, okay, well, that's how Faker's going to become to be. Triclops will use it, and yada, yada, yada. So it seems like that's what this is all about.
I didn't like the idea of the 2000s blue for 2 seconds. They didn't really show anything with them.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, though, once they used, Triclops would have taken that robot, and he would have been blue all the time.
Yeah.
So that's following here, where Man-at-Arms builds this robot, and then when Prince Adam is needed, I'm sorry,
When's
but
Prince Adam needed?
he's never really needed. They should have said when Prince Adam is captured. Is what they should put. When Prince Adam is captured, that's when you need the He-Man robot. So Faker was abandoned in the Royal Junkyard, and he's then salvaged by the evil warrior Triclops. Now I don't think this is the only time where Man-at-Arms abandons something in the junkyard. I think there's another bio that touches on that too, where Man-at-Arms builds something and then just like leaves it behind.
Wasn't it Roboto?
No, it wasn't that. It might have been. It was the 2000 sword that he built that and then left it behind. I can't remember, but I remember that there was a running joke on the boards and stuff about how many things Man-at-Arms makes and then abandons. So if it was me, if I made a robot that could pass for He-Man, I wouldn't just abandon it in a junkyard. I wouldn't be like, okay, well, it's served its purpose. We'll get rid of this now. No reason to worry about maybe Triclops getting it or somebody else doing it and making the evil He-Man out of it. We'll just throw it in the junkyard. So, at the request of Skeletor, Faker was reprogrammed to replace He-Man and convinced people to returning that He-Man had betrayed King Randor and turned to evil. I'm assuming that when he went to replace He-Man, he wasn't blue at that point. My thing about Faker is, he could be really cool if he was like Bizarro type thing, where at first, like Bizarro was handling the Superman cartoon, at first everybody thought he was Superman because he was like Superman, and then he started to break down and become like Bizarro. I think that'd be a cool thing for Faker if at first he was being used like that, and he looked like He-Man, and everybody thought he was He-Man, but then he started to break down and his skin turned blue.
Do a bunch of reissues of that toy, his regular color.
No, I'm not meaning the toys. I'm just meaning the storyline.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not saying make a bunch of different toys.
I was saying he would have been more than one episode in the Filmation.
Oh, I thought that'd been great.
Yeah.
I think Paul Dini, in one of the DVDs, he talks about that. One of the writers, he says he wanted to use him like Bizarro, like I'm saying, and have him, slowly break down and turn and be like a Bizarro type character. But they're like, nah, let's not do that, and they didn't do that, which I think is kind of a waste.
Yeah.
Bizarro could have been, Bizarro, I'm calling him Bizarro. Faker could have been cool had he been done right. But Faker's never been treated really fully as a realized character,
Yeah.
Your glasses are filthy again. That's why you're blinking so much.
What?
You gotta clean them glasses, man. Alright, well, we're gonna get off of here so I can clean Blaze's glasses. That takes care of Faker. Next time, I think it's Merman next time?
Let's not even bother with it.
Let's not bother. I might be right this time, though. I think it's Merman. Alright, so we're signing off, so you wanna say good journey?
Good journey.
Good journey. We'll see you guys next time.